Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage and welcome back to episode 40 of Europa Universalis IV as Ming. Before I start, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Kenny Wilson for sponsoring this video with his generous donation on Patreon. I really do appreciate your continued support. In the last video, we finished our war with Russia, took a massive amount of land from them over here, which we are just trying to get cored because we've got like 90% overextension almost. Yeah, 88.4% overextension, which is not good. So we want to get rid of all of that because my plans for the future is to attack Yeren, get rid of them completely. They're not currently a tributary, and they're a little bit of a... I mean, I could make them a tributary, I suppose. They're not really going to be in much of a position to be attacking anybody else at this state. Am I happy leaving them there? Yeah, I am happy leaving them there, actually. Can we make them a tributary? No. We could force them into be a tributary, because they're outraged towards us. So we could declare a war on them and just force them to be a tributary. That'd be quite an easy war to do, actually, because they don't have any allies. And I'd just prefer it if they weren't able to... Do you know what? If I could take this straight from this island from them, then that would sort of cut them off from being able to fabricate on anybody else. So I think that's the plan. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to war with them to force them to be a tributary. If I can take this piece of land in the process, I will. Not necessarily sure it's going to happen. We do need a leader for this army. You are probably our best all-round guy, so we'll put you in there for now. I said they've got no allies, so this should be fairly easy. I'm amassing a few troops down here on the border of Korea. Not to go to war with Korea, but to go to war with Japan. Air Lenzania. We have noticed that the heir apparent has grown closer to certain countries and officials who are known affiliates of the competing factions at court. There's great fear that Vincent has come to strongly sympathise with political enemies of the imperial throne. We could attempt to stop these friendships from growing, but having powerful friends in court can be good for him when he assumes the throne. Well, I don't mind losing 5 mandate, because we're already capped and it's going to grow. And there's a 25% chance he'll gain an admin and 25% chance he'll gain a diplo, which is actually good for us. We can set another rival, by the way. Spain. Sure, let's rival Spain. Why not? So let's go ahead and have a look. So Vincent is a 413. Is he still a 413? He's a 513. Excellent. So we got an extra admin point. Let's keep on with boosting the combat ability. Clearly we don't need the money. We've got far too much of it already. Taxation buildings. Again, none seem particularly worth getting. There's a couple of manufacturers we can get that would give us a fair amount of money. So let's go and do that. Nice one. Well, I say money. I mean, it's more in terms of trade power than anything else. That's a lot of plantations we can get there. We're almost out of money, though, so we'll hold off on those. But yeah, plantations are good for us. So are some of these ones as well. We're pretty much out of money now. This hardly ever happens to us as Ming. We'll get it back quite quickly. Well, how much are we making? 32.66 per month. So we can jump straight in on your capital. Probably kill you quite easily. Let's go ahead and do this one. We're going to declare a war. We do actually have conquest. So we get aggressive expansion on this prestige and cost 4... Let's go and just try and force tributary on them. Alright, let's march straight in here. Oh, they've literally just hired a general, who's a 1511. We have the ability to get land leader shock. It's not really going to help us now, but... Have they changed that? Bayonet leaders. Oh, that's just telling us what why it's cheaper. Okay, that's fine. Land leader shock. Not all that useful, but... Hopefully we'll have the numbers there to do something. That is in the mountains, though, which isn't great. Someone's opinion of me has changed, which is good. We do have an unfortunate terrain penalty there. A couple of good rolls, though, which is something that we are happy with. Right, my intent is to try and chase their army down, if possible. People declaring war on each other, as long as they're not declaring... Why is that horse moving sideways? We should be able to take that engagement there. And they are indeed stack wiped. So, let's just quickly go ahead. I'm just going to be detaching single regiments on these. In fact, let's detach a second one there. You're going to move up to there. So basically, I'm just spreading out. I know I don't have enough men here to siege out, but this is to stop them building new units. That's the whole purpose of it. So not bothered about the native rising. You need to split off 2 more units. You're going to march all the way. You can't get across there, apparently. Let's move you to there then and siege that. You're going to detach a siege and move over to the capital. So it should be a fairly easy war. They could build an army up over here and get across though. Yeah, they've got a few men over there. But this shouldn't be a problem. As soon as some of these guys... well, he can go back and help them out actually. Mongolia's coming in as well, so... This should be a non-issue. Which is good. We are regaining money. Again, we do want to keep some of it spare. I'm not going to spend all of that money on trying to build plantations and various other manufacturers. But yeah, if I can take this island, because I can core it, because it's on the coast and it's within colonial range, and obviously we share a sea zone anyway. But then they won't share a sea zone with Japan, because currently they could fabricate on Ainu down here. Increase national unrest or lose the prestige. I'll take the prestige hit because I'm at 99 anyway. Not too bothered about a lot of this stuff that's... Well, I say I'm not too bothered. It's just like, it's stuff that I can't really do anything about. Stop attaching to me there. You don't need to be. I'd prefer if you attached to anything. You went and attached to that army up there. Gain some free monarch points. Always happy for that. So we'll grab this. And then, yeah, they are rebuilding their army on this strait. But we should be able to go and deal with that. Right, let's move over here. We don't have a leader here, but we've certainly got the numbers, especially if Mongolia come with us. Well, Mongolia's got their leader there, actually. So we'll sit here and take this engagement. Let's just group you all together. And then once we've got 100% siege here, we're just going to march over the water. Hopefully Mongolia will come with us. If they don't, we're going to have a swift death. Now, sorry, why can't I pass over here? It's not blockaded. Maybe it's because of the fort, actually. Maybe the fort's blocking us. That's quite possibly what it is. So we'll just wait for that fort to fall. Shouldn't take too long. Right, we do have a potential rebel uprising. 27k of Nogai separatists. They are likely to spawn around Rin, somewhere like that. I mean, we never know exactly where they're going to spawn. We do have plenty of troops up here, so we'll just literally wait for them to fire. There's no point trying to move troops into position. At least we've got their army sort of trapped here anyway. They're very heavy on cavalry, but they can do that because they are they're a horde, I believe. The Chinese, I thought they were classed as a horde. Still, I think even we ourselves can have a certain... where are we? 50%. Now, I'm sure there's one that allows you to have more, which is probably the reason they have. It might be a national idea or something that they've got. I can't remember. Okay, so there's the capital done. So with the capital done, now we can get across there. Might as well go across with both armies, actually. We could blockade this to stop them actually being able to cross back over and just completely kill their army that way, but I don't really think we need to. There we go. We have our rebellion. That is a little bit bigger than expected. This is desert, so jumping in there is probably not a bad thing. You can march down there. It'll probably take you a while to get there, though, unfortunately. A colony has become self-sustaining. Excellent. So that's like this entire island chain done now. So what we want to do is start colonizing some of the rest of this. So let's go and work on Paolo. We will need the transports to get you over there. The transports are sitting down near Korea. So let's go and take the transports. We'll go ahead and pick you up. Start colonizing new islands. And then we're going to have to take some more stuff from Brunei as well. But I think I'd sooner attack Japan first. This battle should go very much in our favour. We lost a lot of morale there. But I mean, we were attacking in the woods over a... what's the word? Over a strait crossing. Looks like we're going to catch them in Yeren. Might be a stack wipe, and indeed it was. Pretty sure I clicked go to just there. Right, you're taking some attrition, that's fine. Right, stuff that I wanted to do and failed on. You guys are on the march. Right, you guys are down there. You should win that battle. There's extra set... Right, we did win that one. You guys did manage to siege that one, which was unfortunate, but... We'll get that unsieged. You guys march back up here, and that'll be that rebellion dealt with for a while. We've got 100% siege on Yeren. Let's just get out of there so we don't get trapped in it when we peace out. Military leader has left us. There's our conquistador. No, that's not where you are. You are all the way over here. Can we actually hire a conquistador while you're out there? Yes, we can. Good. Keep on searching. What did I want to do? Go back over here. Nope, wrong armies. We are out of there now, which is fantastic. 100% war score. So what we want to do... Can we force you to be a tributary? And take stuff from you as well. Looks like we can. So can I force you to be a tributary and take that? It's only 2.5% overextension. 6.8% overextension. 11 overextension. That'd still be us on less than 100. And take 3 more provinces. Sure. Send demands. So that will give us some more overextension. They have high liberty desire, but that's fine. Support independence from France. France asks that we support their independence. Their independence from whom? First of all, yeah, 96.9. And the other ones are almost done, to be honest, so we can soon go to war with Japan. France. You are a junior partner under Spain. The Ottomans are also supporting you. We'll support your independence, France. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm actually going to come and help. But I'll support your independence. Right, let's get some of these guys out of here. This is all one stack, isn't it? They should all be together. Right, there's a lot of the overextension done. I should have waited, actually. If I'd have waited 1 more month until I pieced out, I'd have actually completed that mission. Let's go and get the transports, because we need to... Did I not tell you to dock? You need to get on the transports. Transports need to get down here. So we could go and take Brunei. Brunei do have some allies. Actually, they only have 1 ally, which is Malacca. Which we could probably deal with quite easily. How? Oh, you've got some transports down there. That's fine. So let's go and drop you off over here, because then we could colonize all of this as well. Might as well get the transports back to where they were, because we don't specifically need them right now. So yeah, you've got high liberty desire, but that will go down. You guys are going to group back up. That's fantastic. Excellent. Let's go ahead and turn the forts off again for the time being. So, truce with Korea is running out. I still want to go after Japan. Definitely. They do have a rather big navy, but I'm also considering, is it worth just diving on Brunei nice and early, while they've only got one other ally? Because they've got next to no men around here. Where are my heavies? They are mothballed. Let's go ahead and unmothball the heavies. And then we'll go down there and deal with Brunei. We could, of course... Right, are you still protected by Japan? No, but you are our tributary. Which is fine. You can stay down there for now. Not bothered about that. It should all be dealt with nice and easily. But yeah, jumping on Brunei should be fairly quick. Extra national unrest or Mongolia's opinion decreased by 75. Wow. It's for 10 years. We'll take the extra national unrest. We should still, theoretically, be on... Yeah, negative 8 point... Look at that, negative 8.45 unrest, but we've still got provincial unrest in a few provinces. Most of our rebellions should be going away, though. So that is fine. I'm really tempted not to actually get involved in any more wars until I've just got these cores done so we can complete the mission. Because that seems like the most sensible thing to do. Now, Malacca, these guys over here, I don't think they're going to be a big problem. They probably don't... Yeah, they've got 11k. They can't really do much other than be a complete pain in the arse, so... Let's go ahead and put a general down here. I mean, they've only got 4 provinces. We can happily take all of those, and then we can basically colonize the rest of Borneo. And get all the rest of this down here as well. I mean, it is my intention to try and grab as much of this as possible. Who's down here in Oz? Ah. Ternate. So we could even grab Australia if we wanted to. Most of Australia is wasteland, of course. But we could grab some stuff down here. Chinese Australia. But yeah, I intend to grab as much down here as possible. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Gain a base manpower or gain 2 base manpower for 60 ducats? Of course. Why would I ever say no? How are things going with mandate and tributaries? Still quite decently. Can't complain at that. We have joined France. Right, so... France is now at war. Well, we're at war as well. The thing is, I'm not going to march all the way over there. But what we could do is have a look at the colonies. If there's any... Yeah, because there's a Spanish colony down here. We've got New Spain. So... we could... go and start chewing up some of New Spain. So let's go ahead and get ourselves some mercenaries. And we'll get a few cavalry as well. And a value cannon for sieging. And then we'll get them all together and we'll march down and attack New Spain. That's pretty much going to be my involvement in this war, because everything else is too far away. I'm just looking because there's a few little red dots on the map. Oh, Hungary's involved as well. Actually, I didn't actually check who was on the other side. So yeah, Spain, Portugal... Papal State and Venice. I'm not too concerned, to be honest. I think the Ottomans mainly are going to deal with this. And the other good thing with this as well is if I let the Ottomans take all the beating, I've still got plenty of troops on this Western Front. And if I let the Ottomans take a lot of beating, then it'll give us a good opportunity to attack the Ottomans later. So it does give us an opportunity now to just basically wait until we've got all of that coring done. I might still declare war on Brunei just to take some stuff from them. So, I know you guys like wars. We're about to have another one. Let's try and get everyone together. In fact, we might not even need these. It looks like Spain have got next to no troops down here at all. What we could probably do, though, back home somewhere... is grab another stack. Because we are getting a little bit light. So let's go ahead here and just hire literally an infantry, and then we'll build up. Actually, no, let's not do that. Change of plans there. Let's go ahead and build up some of the ones we've already got. Possibly with more... let's start going up to 8 cannons on all of these stacks. Because cannons are going to be useful for us. And we'll wait until we've dealt with this over here and we get rid of these extra... Oh, I've just made a mistake there. Because I've just noticed that somewhere what I've done is this 3 stack. You're supposed to be the ones guarding that. Forgot that I had that colony going on down there. Yeah, Spain looks like they've only got 3 down here. It loses stability. Do you know what? I've got plenty of admin points. We don't have an admin idea group. We're ahead of time. I'm going to go ahead and spend on boosting the stability. Because we've already got some national unrest. And I'd prefer not to have to deal with that anytime soon. So let's get all of these mercenaries together. We've got far more here than we need. I was very, very overzealous on this one. But that's fine. Yeah, it looks like they're not even going to be needed, to be honest. But we get all this sieged out. We can pretty much... Well, don't give occupation of it to France, you stupid idiots. Take it for yourself. I'm hoping at least some of this will be handed over to Mexico. Probably not. But that's a good place to end the video because we've gone a little bit over time, so I'm going to pause things up there. Once again, I'm going to end by saying a very big thank you to my Patreon sponsor, or my Patreon supporter, Kenny Wilson, for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. I hope you and everybody else is still enjoying watching EU4 as Ming, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, goodbye for now.